The Golden Boy Award is an award that was established in 2003. Rafael van der Vaart was the first player to pick up the award. What does the award entail? It means that you're under 21 and you're playing in Europe's top flight football, and it awards the best young male footballer in that time. Since then, the likes of Wayne Rooney, Messi, Cesc Fabregas, Paul Pogba, Kylian Mbappe, Sergio Aguero, so many prestigious players have gone on to win the award. What does Erling Haaland, Anthony Martial, Renato Sanches and Anderson all have in common? Yes, they've all played in the Premier League. They also have all won the Golden Boy Award and never played at a World Cup competition. Now, starting with the first player on the list, Anderson won the Golden Boy Award in 2008 whilst playing for Manchester United. He's also one of 3 players who played for Manchester United at the time of their award to win the Golden Boy. Now, Anderson has played for Brazil many occasions, even winning the Copa America in 2007, but he is one of 4 players that has never played at a World Cup competition. Now, unfortunately for him, similar to Renato Sanches, he is playing in a position that has quality and depth for his national team. So maybe that could be the reason why he's never played at a World Cup. The second on the list is another Manchester United player. Anthony Martial won the Golden Boy Award whilst at Monaco, later transferring to Manchester United for a record transfer fee for a teenager at the time. Since then, he's played a number of years in the red and white shirt at Old Trafford and has never played at a World Cup competition. Now, despite this, he was part of the Euros 2016 team that came runners-up. He was part of the preliminary squad in 2018 for the World Cup. However, he was dropped out of the final squad. What happened in that year? France went on to win the World Cup. And in 2022, despite injuries to many strikers, including Karim Benzema, the Champs just never called Martial up. At the age of 28, he probably has one more year in him at an international world stage. The World Cup in 2026 could be a chance for him to play for France, but will it? I'm not too sure. His contract, of course, finishes this summer in June 2024 with Manchester United and is still uncertain where he could end up. Could that have been the last opportunity to see Anthony Martial at a World Cup competition in 2018 when he just narrowly missed making the squad? I think it might have been. Third on the list is the Portuguese midfielder Renato Sanches. Blew up onto the scene and won the Golden Boy Award in 2016, the year after Martial. He went on to win the Euros in 2016 with Portugal, beating France and Anthony Martial in the final to lay their hands on the Euro 2016. Now, since then, he's had a very interesting career. He started at Benfica, went on to Bayern Munich, even ended up at Swansea at some point, and now he is playing on loan at Roma, initially signed to Paris Saint-Germain. Now, could he play at a possible World Cup in 2026? Maybe. But in that position, he has so much competition for Portugal. You know, you can think of the likes of Matheus Nunes, João Paulinho, Vitinha, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Neves. There is so much quality in Portugal's midfield. He might be another number on the list that might not make the final squad. However, at the age of 26, I think he's got a few possible World Cup appearances if he gets the opportunity and has the trajectory in his career. Closest he ever been to a World Cup, Renato Sanches? He was part of the 55-man team named ahead of the World Cup in 2022. However, when the team was shortlisted, he did not make the list. And last but not least, Manchester City striker, Norwegian forward, Erling Haaland won the Golden Boy Award, no surprise, in 2020. Now, of course, since then, he's gone on to do magnificent stuff, breaking records in the Premier League, winning a treble in his debut season with Manchester City. One thing he hasn't done yet is take Norway to a competition. Norway failed to qualify for Euros in 2020, Euros now in 2024, and the next thing they got their eyes on is the 2026 qualifiers for the World Cup happening in the USA. Now, Norway, unlike other teams such as Brazil, Portugal and France, have not qualified for a World Cup since 1998. Yes, 1998, 2 years before Erling Haaland was actually born. Many deem the current national team of Norway as the golden generation, led by the likes of Erling Haaland and Martin Odegaard. Will they be able to qualify? Will Haaland ever play at a World Cup? We just have to wait and see. But with the expansion of FIFA 2026 World Cup, it's very possible with 2 extra spots for Europe that Norway could qualify. But Erling Haaland is the 4th player in the Golden Boy Awards who has never played at a World Cup competition. Of course, like I said, his circumstances are very different to players such as Anderson, Martial and Sanchez, players who play for national teams that regularly appear on the international competition stage. Haaland has a big task at hand. He has to lead Norway to a World Cup, and at the age of 23, he's probably got still a number of years to do that. Let me know what you think. Who will be the one to play at a World Cup out of the 3 that are still playing football? Are you interested in seeing a video of what Golden Boy players have won the World Cup? Because there's quite a few in that list too. Let me know your thoughts.